mushrooms. These are unwashed. Here I have washed some. I'm going to wash the other. These are 5 packets of mushroom. After adding these two also. Mushrooms are 20 rupees per packet. So these days in winters. So you can just wash the mushrooms. These are fresh peas, 40 rupees per kg. So we are going to make today mushroom and matar gravy. Really yummy it's going to be. So let's get started. Now we have washed all the mushroom. We are going to chop them fine into 4 parts like this. We are going to boil the peas in the microwave for about say 6 minutes. Here our lovely mushrooms are fine chopped. So here we are going to peel the onions. We have taken 4 onions and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of tomatoes. I can take more tomatoes, and these are huge garlic. I'm going to take the whole bulb of the garlic and little dice of ginger. All this we are going to put in the mixer grinder and grind it and make the base masala for the gravy. See here we put all the bulb and the ginger piece sliced. So our onions, 4 onions and 6-7 tomatoes and ginger garlic paste is going to be grinded now. Our peas are done in 6 minutes. So we are going to drain the water or keep the water for the mushroom only. Leave it. In this wok I'm going to add olive oil. Okay. You can add ghee also. The tari wali sabji looks better in ghee, but I am using olive oil. Now in this I have churned the masala, so I am going to use. So here I am pouring the paste of tomato, onion, garlic and ginger. I have grinded it in 2 parts. I am going to pour more. So here I am adding the second batch. Because we are not going to add any water. If you want you can add that peas water that I kept aside, but we are not going to add any water because the gravy without water is very yummy. Here we have taken off the water. Reason being that mushroom has their own water, so it doesn't require any extra water. So now just cook the masala for good 10 minutes and then we will add all the masalas to this. So let it cook till it turns red. We are going to grind some cloves, ilachi, grinding some handful of cloves, black pepper and 2 cardamom for that extra flavor in this mushroom gravy. Or the saunf also in the masala. Beautiful flavor is coming. Fragrance. To this I am going to add a quick dash of ghee because ghee is ghee flavor only. So you know how it is. So add ghee. It helps in cooking of the onions. Okay. So at this stage, once partially the tomatoes are red, we are going to put good amount of ghee in it. Just see. Now it's going to cook well. Cover it and let it cook for few minutes. To make the cooking process faster, now we will add the masalas. This masala that we just grinded, and then we are going to add the turmeric powder, chili powder. So here I have kept the masala. This is jeera powder, this is turmeric, this is red chili powder, and this is your meat masala, MDH, and this is the shakkar, jaggery powder or shakkar. So here we are going to add first jeera powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, then we are adding meat masala, then red chili powder. I am not adding too much, it is very sharp, and then I am adding the gur. It is imperative that you add the shakkar powder and then you stir it. Now the masala will cook at a faster rate and we have to shrink it and turn it little brown color. See how the masala is getting cooked. We will let it cook little more. To this I am adding some hing. 1/4 teaspoon of hing and stir it. See how beautifully the masala is getting cooked. All the ghee is on top. We'll stir it for another 2 minutes. Let it cook. See, the gravy content of masala is gone. This is only thick masala left. Adding the mushroom after the gravy is done. The gravy is done. Now we will add whole of the mushrooms to it, and then later we will add salt in the end. Now we have added the mushrooms. We have not added any salt because now mushrooms are going to cook on slow gas. Cooking, I have increased the flame. See, you can hear the noise. Mushrooms are getting cooked in their own water. See the waterfall sound, but remind you, we have not added any water to it. So see, it is getting cooked in their own water. So we will cover it. If you are standing and you are in a hurry like me, just cover it and keep it on little middle flame and then cook it. Now since it is cooking in its own, see the water here, its own water, you can just see. So now I am adding salt, 1 teaspoon only, not much. Little bit more salt, it fell out. I'm adding little bit of salt, we don't want much salt. So this is all. The peas we are going to add in the end, in the last, because they have different flavors. See how beautifully they have started cooking. Now the salt will help in further cooking. So here, since we've added the salt, I'm adding the peas also here. So we've added the peas and the mushrooms. We'll mix it well, and all we require is good time. Okay, so all we require is good time for it to cook. Mix it well, and it's going to be yummy mushroom matar gravy. And see, this gravy is going to be really delicious. Aarti ma'am told me about adding this shakkar in the paneer gravy recipe, if you are making makhani paneer or something like that. So I had it at her place. This recipe really works. So now here, thanks to Aarti ma'am, I've also started using it in other gravies. Keep on stirring it so you know that our mushroom gravy is done, and then we are going to cover it. Oh my god, I'm going to cover it again and let it cook in its own steam. Keep on checking in between. Wow, just see the amount of gravy it has come, and it is so yummy, I'm sure. See the gravy, how much gravy it is. So this mushroom gravy is really nice. You can partially cook it open, but if you require the gravy, you can still close it for a little while. But I'm just going to cook it open for another 2 minutes, and then I'm going to close off the gas. Just see how lovely the mushroom gravy has come out, and the mushrooms are tender and they are done. See, once your mushrooms are done, cook it open till the ghee or the oil comes to the front, and then you know that the mushroom are thoroughly cooked. Alright, so here they are done, the oil is out. So now at this stage, if somebody wants to add water to it, they can add the peas water that we have kept aside here, this mutton water, but I'm not going to add because I like it like this in gravy. See how much water is already there. There is no need to add any water. So we need to dry it so that the gravy cooks. See how wonderful it is. I just want, therefore I've opened it. See, the water is already there content. So now our mushroom butter are done. We'll place it. Here you see the whole water of the mushroom has dried out, and now the fragrance is awesome that I can get, and it is such a lovely dry mushroom that we have cooked, and I like it like this. Just see, no extra water, and all the gravy is coated on the mushroom, and these are yummy chunks of mushroom and gravy. Have it with warm chapati, and this is really gorgeous, just like you get it in the marriages, just the same in the hotels, the same flavor, and very nice. I have switched off the gas. Really lovely. So here, this is the lovely mushroom and peas in beautiful gravy with all the rich flavors. Do try your mushroom and peas gravy vegetable at home. And this winter have loads of mushroom. They are coming really at a nominal price of 20 rupees per packet, that is 200 grams. So these are the yummy mushroom, really yummy.